Okay, and then we have a collection here also of Navajo rugs. Most of the rugs we have in the room are between 70 and 100 years old. We have a few of them that draw a lot of attention. One of the ones that draws the most attention is this one up here with this design on it, swastika design, if you will. However, that particular design was used on all of Arizona's highway signs until the Second World War, when Hitler corrupted the meaning so bad they discontinued the use of it. Actually, to most of the Native American tribes and the Western tribes, that's indicative of the four directions. The Hopi people go a little bit further with that interpretation of the directions, and they state that they believe they came to this world from an underworld, that they emerged from the underworld to this surface area, and that while they were in their emergence period, they were commanded by their Masao, or their Christ figure, that they make a migration in all four directions. And if they were successful as a clan in making the migration they were commanded to do, they was to indicate so by placing this symbol with the right hand rotation on the wall along with their clan symbol. If their clan didn't do their migration, they used the left hand rotation to the clan, along with their clan symbol. And we actually do find those like that. The Hopi people go a little further with that, and they state that the reason that they finally did choose the home place they did down on the mesa tops to the south of us, if you can get one of their elders to talk to you, they will state that the reason they chose that place is because there is no live water. And that doesn't seem to make a lot of sense to us, because we all need water to survive. But they maintain that a man who has his water furnished for him at all times will soon lose his faith in God to provide it for him. So it's a test of faith to these people. They still go out, the elders still go out and gather a type of wild tobacco that grows around us here. They take that substance with them down into their subterranean kivas while they offer their prayers for rain. While they're smoking this particular substance, this causes them to salivate really bad. So while they're praying, they're continually spitting into a sandbox. And it's the action of the praying and the spitting that brings the rains to us. So whenever it rains, I thank them for that. Okay, let's see.
So what about the other one?
The other rugs right here, this particular big rug that we have right here, it comes to us from your mother, Lorna Brooksby's family. This was laying on the floor of their family cabin until I married in there 48 years ago. And I gathered it up off the floor and hung it on the wall to keep it out of the ketchup and mustard. It's a family heirloom. We got some of these from Hutch and Shirley, and from our Kohler Rider. Some of these, the only newer rug that we have in the collection is this one over in this corner. And I had a lady here in Fredonia weave that for your mother for a Christmas present, probably 35 years ago or something.
I remember now. So there's one of those that's got, looks like a K and a Y in it.
Yeah, and I don't
It's
know
not
if
a
that's
real Y, it's a...
No, and I believe it to be a clan symbol.
Realize that's he.
Could be, I don't know. I speak no Hebrew, but yeah, I've seen that symbol on different things. It's even on part of that stuff up here underneath
Yeah.
the
Yeah.
probably don't want that on the tape.
It's there now. It's okay. We can
So
take
we
it out.
got, and then these are nothing significant other than...
Yeah, and to be right honest, Cody, that's part of what you was going to ask me about who, what. I've lost who all these came from. I got some of them written down within a book from
So like Arcola, she collected 3 or 4 and then just gave them.
actually the ones from Arcola come from David.
Right, David
parents.
Riders.
Mm-hmm.
So they collected a lot, but nobody knows from where.
And Lana says she can still remember, and we need to get her up and write them down, and then a couple of them